Good evening, everyone. I have put on the warm jacket because it is going down to the 50s tonight, and we are going back into Animal Kingdom and going to the Tusker House for dinner, and then we're not sure. We had some plans, we're changing the plans, we're adjusting the plans. We may be floating with the plans. We may be ending up at the Grand Floridian, we may be ending up in Magic Kingdom. We'll figure it out. No matter what, it's going to be a magical night, and we're hoping to take you along. Just remember, if you haven't already, to like this video, please comment below, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and let me know what you think. That way you'll know all about the rest of the content. Kwaharini, everyone! I am wearing a Happy New Year hat because we have entered Animal Kingdom and they are putting silly hats on everyone. So I have a hat on a hat, because why not? So we are going into Discovery Island. I have a Dinosaur Fast Pass. They have a nighttime Expedition Everest Fast Pass. And I have been told by so many people, it is so much prettier at night when you do it.
Yeah,
so,
a pretty roller coaster.
Well,
that makes sense.
No, because you see the whole park lit up.
Oh, yeah.
It's big when you get to the top of the hill. It's like gorgeous views.
So do you have a minute to stop screaming so you can actually take in the view before you start
half a second.
Yeah.
Half a second.
Whoa, look
now
at that.
This is the River of Light projection tree show.
Wow.
Yeah, and they will do this about every 10 or 15 minutes. I've been told watching it on the back side is better than the front. And this is the first year they have decorated Animal Kingdom for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first year they decorated Animal Kingdom.
Huh?
This is the first year they've decorated Animal Kingdom for Christmas.
They never did this stuff before. This is the first year they've added it in.
Cool.
And they even have Christmas lights in Pandora. It's snowing. Can you guys see this? So pretty. So pretty. Pretty. They have a dance party over here.
So fast.
Oh, it's Dr. Russell Dunford. Alright. So we are walking into It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is not a popular ride anymore. The same way that the Muppet one we saw today is not a popular ride anymore. So it's a fun enough one to go to, but it's never been crowded. Elephant? Stegosaurus-ish thing. It's not a Stegosaurus. Bug, I think. Right above you is a baboon, I believe. I think we're getting ready for a new show.
Wheelchair electric vehicle, please enter the lobby using the left-hand door. Also, we ask that you keep your group together because if you become separated, chances are you won't be able to enjoy the same show together. You will.
So we're underneath the Tree of Life during the show. Projection show. Just came out of It's Tough to Be a Bug. So beautiful. What a hoot. I love that show. It is definitely a little dated. Yeah, it's got some issues, but so much fun. So they are off to see Expedition Everest at night because it's supposed to be stunningly beautiful. I am over to Dinosaur Land. The music is going to get loud here because they're doing a dance party. So we're going to pause and... Welcome to Dino Land. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. So that's Everest, where they are going. And we are headed into Dino Land. Oh my, look at all the lights. Oh, look at Gertie. Not Gertie, I call her Gertie. Gertie's the one in Hollywood Studios. And look at this. They lit up the whole skeleton. It's insanely bright with color. already heading into Dinosaur. Daisy! I wonder how long the wait is for Daisy. Not so festive here in the land of the dinosaur. I'm going to enjoy this. So Africa is also beautifully decorated. I didn't get Dole Whip yet. How did I go through this whole trip and not get Dole Whip? It just dawned on me. Into Africa. I had the farm in Africa. Very pretty. Still kind of dark and romantic, which is why I love this. Oh, more alcohol over here. Or other drinks. Checking in for our meal. Well, that dinner was yummy. We met lots of people, and if the pictures came out and looked good, we were going to insert them right here and here. And there'll be a couple more pictures here because we met a bunch of characters. So now that we've done that, we are on our way into Pandora. Now I've seen Pandora at night. They have not. So what we're doing right now is I want to take that way. Yes. We're taking the back pathway out of Harambe and past the Festival of the Lion King Theater and into Pandora. Ooh. It is starting to cool down here significantly. Because most people, if they're still here, are partying in the front area and dancing, or they're going to somewhere where there are fireworks. Or they're going back to their rooms.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're going to Pandora because we missed it the other day.
Yeah, you couldn't see the nighttime stuff, so this is the time to make it happen. So, thoughts about the day so far?
Really good.
Really good. What else? Anybody? Thoughts?
Wonderful.
Yes.
Trying to think of
Well,
synonyms.
we had an awesome, I guess it's not going to be a closeout. No, we had an awesome closeout at Hollywood Studios because we went to the Resistance
Yes.
the second time.
Yes.
And it was just awesome. Really.
It was pretty good.
And you know what? Because the vehicle we got put into the left-hand vehicle.
Yes.
We took a different path.
Yeah.
Than we did the first time. So in many ways, it was a different ride.
Yeah.
Why don't you keep one leg on each side?
Because we came in between the walkers' legs instead of in front of the walkers, and we didn't go. The walker didn't shoot at us, but some guy.
Okay, wait. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Sorry. Yeah.
It's all right. I'll try to put a note in there that there are spoilers here before you
we
go.
had different interactions with the
crew
with the cast.
So the last time we went through, everyone was kind of behaving, expecting the crew to automatically start to do stuff. So I instigated this time.
Yeah.
I looked at the crew member and went, we're just civilians. And then she went, okay, they want to play, let's make it happen. And it was fabulous.
It was great. And then I did it too, and then...
Yeah, and then we almost made her laugh.
Yeah.
Because we said we were going to Tatooine. You know,
Yeah.
we wanted a sunny vacation, something warmer, a place that was warmer. And I saw her face trying not to break, which is the best, you know.
They were really good. I mean,
They really were.
really good.
Yeah.
Like, they gave us the most withering looks, like we were scum of the earth.
Just deadpan, no smiles,
Yeah,
no always
absolutely.
fabulousness.
It's great.
Sound like Jedi fans tonight.
Now you may have noticed there was some music in the background before and it's totally disappearing into the sounds of nature. Ooh. Where's Orion?
Right here.
Up there.
Yay, my favorite constellation.
Dimming Beetlejuice up there on the left side.
Don't say it 3 times. So, we're going to be heading into Pandora, their first time ever seeing it. I'm very excited to watch them get excited. No, the nighttime lights. I'm very excited to see the nighttime light reaction from them. I'm hoping there were still some photo ops. Did you notice the trees are starting to sparkle?
Whoa.
It's like they're ladybugs.
It goes all the way up. So this is the beginning of Pandora and the transition. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Well, I can't film that.
That's beautiful though.
It's alright, I got a little video of it. It's kind of cool. So it's the beginning of the transition into the new place. Just kind of to get your senses to say, wait, something's different, something's wrong. Yep. And here we are.
Your scarf.
Yep. Your legs.
This way we go through Africa and Asia.
But I know it will glow.
And all the plant life.
I'm gonna put this back on.
There are spots that'll come back and spots that'll go away. So this is Satuli Canteen at night. It is kind of fabulous to glow in the dark. I've got a glowing chin. Ooh. We are welcome to Pandora, where your chins glow. All of them. Yeah, so our group has worn quite a bit of white, as you can tell. You kind of look like a Jack Skellington-y type of thing.
Even my pants are glowing.
Yeah, you're all specky glowy. Your shoelaces are glowing, my socks are glowing. Yeah, we're just kind of exploring and looking around Pandora so they can see it. We did a photo op. If pictures came out well, we might insert one of them right here. Right in this spot, right here. It is about 10 o'clock, not quite 10 o'clock yet. We are at how many steps? 18,408 steps, and we're not done. We still have 2 hours, because that's how we roll. But we're gonna head out eventually and head over to Magic Kingdom. I found a Jingle Cruise Fast Pass before midnight that we might do, and then go, because I would love them to see the Jingle Cruise before it's all over, and it is one of my favorites that I love to laugh at. And then we're gonna watch fireworks. Or technically we could watch the fireworks and then go over to the Jingle Cruise, because the Fast Pass goes past midnight because they're open till 1 a.m. there. And that might even be an option depending. Although I don't know how long these guys will last after midnight.
And we have to get up to the plane.
The plane, we have to, they're gonna send someone, start looking for someone to send us for our bags at 3 a.m. They're gonna be there by 3:15. We may not sleep. You might get a half an hour of sleep. I mean, really, truly, that's
20 minutes to be about what you need.
yeah. Just to get yourself to the airport. You know, and if you guys need to bag at any point, you know, because you've got a littler one, that's totally understandable. Go ahead, it's not going to hurt you at all. Okay, you got to rub it on the glowing red thing.
Really wet.
He'll do it for you.
Whoa.
Look at the top. Now step back, Lizzie. See the top? Don't go there. Stay. Look at the top.
No, come here. I'll do it, Liz.
Okay, but don't go any closer for your own sake. You hear the water?
My head is Do you see my head?
Yeah.
It's covered in water because that thing.
It was dripping. Because what happens is when you rub it, it spits water out the top. Notice anything different? I feel a little taller today. As a thank you for all of my planning and things, I was gifted with my first officially set of mini ears. They are cobalt blue, because I love cobalt blue, and they make me happy. And Happy New Year. Oh, and they also say 2020. We're walking out of Animal Kingdom. We are heading over to Magic Kingdom. We are going to make fireworks happen. Well, we're not going to make them happen. We're going to go see them. So, wow, my head's so sparkly now. Glint, 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 glint. Sparkle, sparkle, glint, glint. So, yeah, so we're going to head on our way out and see you on the next side. So we are now saying officially goodbye to the Animal Kingdom for 2019. It will be a new decade when I return to this park. Bye. We've got the beautiful tree, which will be going away in a couple days.
So a decade is 10 years?
10 years, yep. I am now recording. King of, whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we are King of the Bus. We are the only ones on the bus to Magic Kingdom. Because we're the only one, oh thank you. King of the Bus, King of the Bus. For like 3 more seconds, because someone I think is coming on. You know, we're no longer King of the Bus, somebody else came on, but I'm okay sharing the bus.
No.
Magic Kingdom, we've lost 2. Everything's gone wrong. We're going in.
We're going in. Cover us, we're going in.
Please, please save us. In fact, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you care.
And,
comment.
And tell my mother I love her.
Please. Next year. Oh, sorry. Bye. She evaporated already. All right, guys, into Magic Kingdom we go. But it's pop music tonight.
You're awesome.
We're having fun. We're dancing to the Jingle Cruise. The plans, the plotting, it all works out. We're going in, baby. Just wanted to point this cool thing out to you. I'm standing near a park exit sign. And you would say, well, that's fine, Michelle. People leave the park all the time. Yeah, but not at Pirates of the Caribbean. They're using all kinds of interesting exit points. So this is an exit point for the park tonight. Exiting behind Pirates of the Caribbean. How very cool. They don't do that normally. Wow. We found our spot for the fireworks. The castle area is in absolute capacity. No one is being allowed let in right now. We asked the cast members up there where would be a good place to watch it now. We're trying to find a spot. She went, go to the bridge at Frontierland. You get a nice clear view of the fireworks. So that's where we are. And we'll show you what it looks like. So there's the riverboat. That way's the castle. This is the bridge. And this nice lady over here said it was amazing too. So we're going to be sitting here. We're going to watch the fireworks. The fireworks are supposed to be all around the place. It is, of course, now just Darcy and I. We've lost 2. We've lost them to the cause. They were taken. But we're going to be strong.
Yes.
Brave.
Tell my family I love them.
You can text that part.
Yeah, you're right, actually, I can.
Yeah, it's all right.
If I can get service, I mean, what if everybody's texting?
That's true. We could be textless.
Oh,
that
gosh.
sounds really awkward.
Yes, it does.
I'm not sure that
And
would work.
vaguely obscene.
Vaguely. Only vaguely?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so we've got this really pounding loud music behind us in Frontierland. And then there's more of like poppy music toward the front. Yeah, she sounds like a bird. It's a good thing. All right, so we've got, what time are we at now? 17 minutes till fireworks, guys. We're sitting, relaxing, chilling, waiting for the magic to happen. I got ears. Thanks to her, I got ears. They're new.
It was the least I could do, and you can always count on me to do the least I could do.
Yeah, so, thoughts about traveling with me?
Oh, I thought I was saved by the dying battery.
Oh, no, no, no. Just recap thoughts in general, the trip and all.
I mean, we did so much, and it was so awesome and so much fun, and there's no way I mean, I'm sorry. I obsessively plan for other things, but not for something like this. And I mean, it's, you know, you were like, it was like a military campaign. It was. And then if we had to change our plans, you were like, I would have been like this, looking at my phone going, now what do we do? And you were like, oh, we'll do this. Oh, we can do that. Oh, and the quickest way to get there is that way. Like, it's like you've got the, you know, the
mental like, Rolodex.
Yeah, or the mental file, you know, I mean, seriously, and it's, I mean, we can talk about that it was hectic, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And yes, there were some times that were tiring, but, you know, it's all for
twice on the
cause of fun.
Yes.
It's for the quest for fun.
Well, twice on Rise of the Resistance.
I know. And I started listing. I started making a list on my phone because I'm like, if I don't make a list, I'm gonna completely forget what we did because it was so much. And the longest we waited was 45 minutes. And the funniest part was that was for the lamest thing. I mean, it was just, you planned it to death and it paid off. It really paid off enormously. And so, and now I've learned what all the rides I really love are, and I'm gonna try to keep those in mind if I ever, God help me, try to plan something like this for myself.
Well, but you can limit it down. You've taken some things off the table and some things,
Absolutely. Yeah, I already said to Glenn, if we ever do this again, first of all, before we even went, we were telling our daughter, we're probably never gonna do this again because there's no way any trip we do after this one will live up to this one. No, seriously. But now I'm like, you know what? We could go on some week that's like, you know, in February when no one goes to the camp.
It's a boot camp, but yes.
That's what I was calling it. I was calling it theme park boot camp because now she and I can relate better. We'll be like, oh God, my back. Oh God, my feet. Oh God, I need a nap.
She started talking about her feet hurting at the end of the day today. So
yeah.
Oh, the music stopped. We're gonna change our plan here, guys. Fireworks, amazing fireworks. Can't wait. There we go. Oh, and it's behind us too, guys. Oh my God. my God, that was gorgeous. Fireworks behind me, fireworks over on this side, fireworks over there. It's incredible. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God, the things are numbers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Oh, it's so amazing! Wow! It is literally 360 around us, guys. 360 degrees. Song for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Happy New Year, everyone! Wow, this is awesome, people. I am so glad we did this. This is incredible. Wow, wow, yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Oh. Happy New Year, everyone! We are approaching my favorite view of the castle. I love this. Good Lord, people, what a hell of a view. This is the first time I've been on this walkway since I think it's been widened. I haven't been up on the castle. So they shut down this walkway for quite a while to make it a lot wider and rebuild it. It's not perfectly even stone. Oh wow. Just look at this, guys. Looks like a dance party is occurring there. Yeah, it's a dance party till 1 a.m. I'll get all the way around, guys, so you can see it. Who would have thought it? We are back at our resort. We are heading back to the room. It is 1:47 in the morning. We have been slowly making our way back through the crowd for about an hour. Our flight, we've been told that guys with our luggage are going to come around between 3 and 3:15. The Tragical Express is at 3:25. We might get an hour's sleep. Hey, the arcade's still open. Shh, we could get our legs massaged. Shh.
I'll fall asleep in the chair.
I know, and not make it out. Lizzie and Glenn are already asleep. We hope. Yeah, they left about 10:30. They gave up the ghost. So we are making it way back to our building. And what a whirlwind trip. The last bit is just going to be getting on the plane. I'm not sure if I'm even going to film because I don't know what state I'm going to be in.
Getting on the plane is not the most...
No, it isn't. You know, but if you get stuck in the airport for a long time, you wax poetical if you're awake, which we may not be.
I'd be waxing and...
Waxing and waning.
Waxing, no, I'd be waxing obscene. That's what I'd be.
Oh, there you go. But so yeah, we're heading back to building number 7, which should be that touchdown one in front of us. And what an incredible trip. What a great time. I had so much fun going with these guys. They were a hoot. And you know, if every child is as incredibly intelligent and well-behaved and generous and smart and sweet as Lizzie, I will travel with a kid again.
She's actually an alien.
I knew there was something wrong.
She's from another planet.
She couldn't have been real. But ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this, because we are coming to the end of this trip, please remember to like and comment. If you would like to subscribe and see future content as it comes out, I'll be back here in June, and then I will be back again next Christmas, and possibly squeezing something else in. We're walking by other people's rooms, so we're going to be a little quiet. But we hope that you had a great time. Like, hit that bell icon. I do live chats talking about how I plan trips and what trips I would recommend and what things I would recommend for different people. And those things update as the new rides become available. I am so glad you joined us for the ride. Thank you so much. And good morning, everyone. Yeah, that's about my energy level right now. We got back to the room at about 2 o'clock. It is now 3:20. We've been downstairs, got up at about 2:50 to finish any last minute packing and putting on the layers. We are waiting for the Tragical Express. Here's my paperwork. We are getting on the Tragical Express. Boo. Honestly, my body is so tired and my voice is so tired that this is a good time. It was an incredible 8-day weekend. We may be coherent to talk about it on the train, in the plane, that thing, the driving thing. You know what I mean. And it may not be, but we'll see how it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this trip. It has been a whirlwind of fun for us. We're all hurting for it. We're all very sleepy. But the bus is going to be arriving any moment, and we're going to be heading home. Happy New Year. It's January 1st. It's only been the new year and the new decade for about 3 hours. And we've been up for about 2.5 of it. Good morning, everybody. It is 5 o'clock. We've been up for 2 hours, which is really a misnomer because we've really been asleep for only an hour, if that. We have checked in. It's 5 o'clock. It's 6:50. Our plane takes off. I think we land at 8:55, but I'm not sure. It might be 9:50. It's usually a 3-hour flight. I may look it up. We've gotten Starbucks. Luckily, the Starbucks did open before 5 o'clock, though most of the other food places open at 5. We got to do our last official ride. I did not film it this time, but our last monorail ride from the main terminal out to here. And our gate was the last possible gate. My voice is tired, I can hear it. I mean, I a lot of talking to you guys, a little bit of dehydration, yelling over crowds, busy. But a lovely, amazing time. I'm exhausted. My eyes burn. Oh dear God. I've got my face mask ready to wear for the trip home, or if I fall asleep here in the airport. I plan on not touching my face as much as possible anymore, especially not any eyes, nose, or mouth type stuff. And I need to drink the hot chocolate I have. I have a soy hot chocolate, which is lovely. So Glenn, thoughts, impressions of the trip?
Exhausting. In a really, really good way. We just did lots of stuff, kept going. Lizzie and I didn't make it to midnight, but on the 31st, but you know, that's fine. We got to do all the rides we wanted except Hagrid, which we decided was not worth the wait.
No.
And we got to do the, what was it, Rise of the Resistance twice. To be polite, twice. It was just amazing. And we got different views because we actually took the different car on the second run, so we got to see both paths, and it was quite good. And I suspect there's actually more than 2 paths, and it's really cool.
Is for the courageous women who shared their stories.
Yeah,
and their
I don't think I have anything else to add.
Any advice to someone who's going to go on one of these kind of trips?
Plan. and then change your plan every hour because you have to roll with the punches. It's not your plan is not going to survive engagement with Disney.
Yeah.
With the crowd, with the weather, with the day. So be prepared to change things, and I guess spend some time learning how to work the app, because I don't know, and we have fortunately a guide who could get us into things and change things and manage the fast passes. Probably watch some YouTubes on that and get yourself up to speed. Maybe have a day or two after you get back before you go back to work.
Yeah, I think it's like that. In terms of vloggers that I watch that help me a lot with this, the Tim Tracker, Michael K, JoJo's World, Kyle Palo,
You okay with that?
allears.net, Ivy Winter, and then for history stuff, I love Rob Plays, Defunctland, and Offhand Disney.
Did you get it all out?
I will see if I can link any of those guys below if I remember, because hopefully by the time I edit this I will be more awake. But yeah, so there are,
When we watched it.
yeah, it's like you said, plan, and then just be ready to drop and roll. And, you know, make things change so that it fits the benefit that you need. Sunrise over the mountains. Just slowly descending down into Maryland. Almost home. Almost done. Amazing what an hour-long nap can do, or an hour-and-a-half nap, something to that effect. We are in BWI. We have landed. I washed my hands, which is why I already took off the face mask. And we are now waiting for baggage claim, which of course is going to take a while. BWI is notorious for taking, if you check a bag, it's notorious for taking a full half an hour to get your bag, just so you know. But we're home. I'm tired. I'm less tired than I was. Got a quick doctor's appointment today once I get home. And I hug my little girls. And then I will be comatose for the rest of the day. And that's pretty much the plan. Get in, get checked in, get my crappity crap done, and then get home. My knees hurt. They are swollen. They are getting tweaky if I go at all twisty on them. It's time for ice and rest and sleep, and it can be a bit brutal. It can be a bit brutal. We went really high pace, especially the first 2 days. Multiple days of visiting all 3 parks. Kind of major. But I tried a bunch of new stuff this year. The 50s Primetime Cafe was fun. Got to try the Tofu Tsutuli Canteen. It was less exciting than I remembered, but it was, well, what it looked like. The chicken, I think, was really good, and I still have to do beef one day. What other fun things have we been doing? Just so much. Just so much good stuff. Oh, I see my suitcase. We're gonna head out, guys. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody, and we'll talk soon. So I'm waiting outside for my ride. It's actually going to be my car. And the others have taken off. Their friends came and picked them up. And we're heading home. I'm so glad you guys came along for this ride. If you have not already done so, please add comments down below. Let me know what you think about the trip and what we've done. Don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. And hit subscribe. And click that notifications icon button so that I know when you guys have seen it. I am getting in my car. Hi guys, I have made it home. Somebody missed me. I gotta work tomorrow. So we're gonna do what we can to make this time worthwhile. Got to my doctor's appointment, got something to eat. I'll probably do a more thorough recap, a live chat about the experience as a whole. But right now I'm gonna ice my knees. I am going to put a heating pad over my eyes, and I am gonna take a nap. Boy, I need it. It was, so just as a recap, it was December 24th through January 1st, really early in the morning. I left my house at noon, 12:05 on the 24th. I got back into my house at 9:30 in the morning on January 1st. And Happy New Year. Wow, the first day I hit Disney Springs and Magic Kingdom. The next day, I hit Galaxy's Edge and rode Riders of the Resistance. Then went to Animal Kingdom, to Tiffin's Lounge. Then off to my resort at Pop Century at that point to chill. Then back out to finish the evening at Epcot. Did get to see the fireworks, not a perfect view, but got to see them. And then headed back to my room because my cohorts were arriving and they actually got in the room right before me. Then started the trip almost like it was new. The next morning we started completely anew, starting with a fresh new trip for them, although I was always already hurting a little bit, a little sore. And I went to, we went to Universal and went from opening to closing on their first day. Got them on almost every ride they wanted to see. We had maybe about 6 or 7 that were possibilities. The only ride we didn't do there was Hagrid's, but I taught them a bunch of new hacks and ways to get everyone on the line as long as your kid that you have with you is able to kind of do their own thing. And had an incredible time. The next day, we were gifted with an incredible VIP tour, personal guide taking you around the parks, to Animal Kingdom and to Magic Kingdom. While we wouldn't get Rise of the Resistance, we did get to pick what parts we rode on Smuggler's Run. And for those of you who remember how badly I did on Smuggler's Run in October, it'll be nice for you to see how well I did on the other side. Wasn't a perfect flight, but I did good. Next, and then that evening we went to Raglan Road, and then we finished up the park at Magic Kingdom. Next, we went to Universal again. Yeah, we went to Universal again. Get about a half day, and went to our timeshare and chilled for a little bit. Took a nap, got dressed, and went back out to Disney Springs that evening for dinner. That's when we did Raglan Road. Yeah, that's when we did Raglan Road. So, no. That's when, tired, really tired, Glenn and Lizzie went to T-Rex, and Darcy and I went to Boathouse. Boathouse has gone back up in my estimation. It was much better, mostly because of the service. That really is what make or break it, and you'll be able to see how incredible our server was there. After that, the next day was back to Galaxy's Edge first thing in the morning in the pouring rain to get Rise of Resistance tickets. Then tried to dry off and warm up at the Polynesian. Headed over to Epcot and enjoyed Epcot till about 2:30 when our group was called. Went over and had Garden Grill, ate at Garden Grill for the first time. Went over to ride Rise of the Resistance. Then, hold on, I'm gonna remember. It's only been a few days ago. Went and got some Kyber crystals at Doc Andar, did a little shopping. Then we left there to finish up the day in Epcot. And we did stay, we had dinner at the Hacienda and we watched the fireworks. The next day, was back to our last day at Universal. We went in a little bit late. We never bothered with Hagrid's coaster, it was just too long. We did a lot more of, did you want to go do that? The line's this long now. Meh, okay. We rode the rickshaw both there and in returning from Hard Rock Hotel, because boy, that was a comfortable and easy way to make that trip happen. Left early, went to the Character Warehouse. 2 of us went back to the hotel. Darcy and I went to the Character Warehouse to try it out, the one over at Premium Outlets. Had a great time looking around and finding a whole bunch of neat stuff. Got some gifts, got some things for me. Got, no, I don't know. I'll do a haul video or something maybe later. I'm not positive about that. Or I'll just talk about it or wear some of the pieces. Which is not normally my way, I know, but we'll see what we can do. Bought my first pair of Mickey ears, and then that night we went back to Disney Springs, walked the Christmas tree trail, then visited Chapel Hats, got some hats, then went over to try to get on the balloon. I'm not going to tell you what happened, you'll have to follow along. Sent them off to the food trucks. Found out the food trucks have nothing I can eat because of my allergies. Went over to Jose Andres' fast food place. Found out there was nothing I could eat other than a dessert. Then went over to Guy Fieri's and stood in line for a half an hour to get some chicken tender in a sandwich. Flavors were good on the sandwich, fries were cold. And then kind of gave up the ghost on going on the balloon and went back to the room and packed. The last day, we transferred back from the timeshare to Disney property. Went to Galaxy's Edge, got there later than opening, an hour and 15 minutes after opening, and only got a group that was 5 numbers later than the one we had gotten on the day we got there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hi, somebody misses me. Then we went to, let me make sure I got the order right. So that was Hollywood Studios. We stayed there till about 2, did a bunch of extra experiences, split up and separated and got back together a couple times, had lunch there. Then left a little bit later than we wanted, had a very short break in which we dealt with shipping things and finding things, and unfortunately one of my packages is probably lost forever. But because I can't find my receipt and it didn't show up at my hotel. So don't know what happened, and I'm hoping no one else picked it up, but I'm very sad because I had the paper in my hands. I have no idea where it went. Went through all my luggage and I can't find it. I'm really sad. We left there and then went to dealt with all of that, and then we headed back out to Animal Kingdom, had dinner at Tusker House, got them on Everest. They'd seen it in the day, and then I wanted them to see it at night. I got me on Dinosaur, got some photo ops, wandered them through Pandora to see the lights for the first time. Hit a few more spots, got gifted with my second pair of Mickey ears, the ones I really was interested in. They're the 2020 blue ones, and I might wear them in one of my vlogs here to follow up. Then headed toward the Magic Kingdom, and Glenn and Lizzie crashed and burned, and they said we need to go home. And Darcy went into the park with me, and from 10:30 till about 12:30, we went on 3 or 4 different rides and watched the New Year's Eve fireworks, which were tremendous. Absolutely amazing. Fought the nightmarish crowd to get out of there. Next time, don't try to leave. Wait till at least the park is closed, and maybe a while after the park is closed, because that was unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad. Just don't do it. Got back to the room at about 2. Got back up at 2:50. Most of our things had already been packed. Well, a couple odds and ends had to be packed. At 3 o'clock, 3:05, the Bell Services came and picked up our luggage. 3:30, we were on the Tragical Express to the airport, and we landed at 9:30 in the morning. I did my doctor's appointment, and now it is 12:19. I am so tired. So tired. I'm amazed I can be coherent about this. I'm so tired. But it was so worth it. Just to see the magic through everybody's eyes. Incredible. My voice is unbelievably tired, so it's time to rest. Thank you for coming along on this trip. Please feel free to look at the other videos, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon. Know when the vlogs are coming out. Once I get through all of these, and it's usually just about once a week, we will go back to live chats as well, and we might squeeze a few in before then, talking about the trip and what I learned, all that kind of fun stuff. So, looking forward to sharing everything with you. Got a lot of really cool video content. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I will talk to you soon. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?